Make sure you guys see his glasses on. Should have probably done that the first time. Alright, what up guys? Back at it again. I got a couple projects I want to do this weekend. One of the projects is painting my trailer. I got some black paint, flat black paint that I've had sitting around. I'm gonna throw it on the trailer to not only protect it, but fix some of the rust on it. I'm not gonna do a full, like, get every piece of rust off, but I did going to hit it with a bristle grinder or whatever you call it, just to knock off any loose stuff. I'm gonna prep it, get it ready for paint, and hopefully paint it today. I'm gonna shoot for it real hard to get it to that spot, but I'm not sure. It's kind of nasty out today. I'm gonna pull the trailer in here. I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna unhook the boat. I'm gonna push the boat off. I'm gonna let the boat sit here. I'm gonna pull the trailer up, get the boat backed in right now. See if I can get this in one shot. Thinking about right there. Undo these straps. These straps are awesome. I got them off Amazon, but I highly recommend them. They weren't super expensive. They do exactly what I need. I need to pull my plug, got water chilling. Oops. And I'd like to take everything out of the boat, but for right now I think it'll be just fine. Just leaving everything plugged in. Snap that, give it a little slack. I'm gonna push the boat away. And right here too, I gotta take this off and cut this down because this thing gets caught on the hook, which is annoying. That's what happens when you forget to pull your plug. It's almost done draining. So, what my thinking is just driving the trailer forward. Probably do this because I have, now that I got all the weight on it. Bam! Should have probably done that the first time. Look, I'm not gonna go crazy. I just want to knock off some of the loose stuff and then put some paint on it. It shouldn't take that long. Well, she's on the ground, and that's how you take the boat off. Hot. Yeah, these lights I'm gonna get rid of, cut those off. They're just barely hung on, so it's not gonna take that long to take those off. Hopefully there's room in the shop so I can pull the trailer in. If I can't, then I might prep and get it ready for paint. But I don't know if I'll paint because It's not raining yet, but it kind of looks like it wants to. Well, let's get it up there and see what we need to do or want to do. Keep saying now that I see it on my video one day, I say it too much. I'm trying to stop. No ums. Oh my gosh. So, and I'm really trying to improve my videos and the way I record and even how I speak upon stuff. There's go again. I feel like I say because I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say, so it's like a pausing mechanism. I don't know, I'm still getting used to it. I don't know. I feel like I'm growing, but at the same time I'm like stuck. Cause I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just a lot of work to, like, I give props to these guys that do all this stuff. I mean, the ones that even made it. Like, anybody that tries to do this, it's so much harder than what you think. Like, because not only do I work a full-time job, and I'm doing these projects, not like I'm just like, oh, what project can I make up to make a video on? Like, these are all projects that I'm going to be doing or am doing. So it's not like I'm having to create content out of air to fill space. I'm actually doing this stuff. But what makes it difficult is not only am I doing the stuff, I'm videotaping the stuff, trying to figure out and learn the best angles, what keeps people interested, and also editing. My editing skills have gotten better, but I'm still learning editing, like, and on top of it, to not make any money doing it. And it's not all about the money. To put in 90 plus hours every 2 weeks and to do your projects that you're working on already and to film it, it's just a lot. And I give props to anyone that does it or has tried it or the ones that made it, because there's some days that I'm just burnt out. I just don't, like, I want to do it because I have such fun time doing it. It's just a lot sometimes, and I'm gonna keep grinding because that's the only way I'm gonna get better at it. I'm not a quitter, that's for sure. I'm not saying I am gonna quit. I'm trying to find a balance, that's for sure. I'm trying to find a balance. And I'm also trying to, I am who I am on here. Like, this is me. But obviously I don't share like a lot of people. You don't share everything about you in your life, or you shouldn't. Not everybody needs to know everything about you. Yeah. I feel like I'm just rambling on now because I'm trying to avoid doing the work. Oh, that's funny. All right, we're gonna get to it. Got to do a circle here. If the shop is not really full, I might actually just pull the trailer and just do everything inside. Get out of this weather. Cold or nothing. Hit shit. Our dock's a little full right now of stuff. It's our busy time of the season. Gotta make money while it's there. Last night I didn't get off work till 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I started work at 7. And I would have had more, but I ended up taking Monday off and went on a little trip, which was fun. And it was cool that I could take Monday off, not use any of my holiday pay, and I still worked enough so it wasn't even like I took Monday off. And I got overtime. Some days when you're putting in 15, 16-hour days, it gets you. I can do it, but it'll get you. And you almost get to a point where you're just like, you could almost just keep going because my brain just gets in a cycle. I'll fixate on something and I'll just stay on it for a minute. So if I'm busy at work and there's a lot of work to do, it's not very hard for me to stay all the way through the night. When I did detailing, I still do detailing, but when I was more like in detailing and doing that stuff, paint cars, when I had more of a deadline on certain jobs, I've stayed up 24 hours getting projects done. Here I am rambling again because I don't want to fucking do this. Drink your water, folks. Alright, let's go inside and see what's in there. I've been busy, so I don't know what's going on in there. If I have to move a bunch of shit or if I don't. If I only have to move a couple things, I'll do that. If I don't, or if I have to, I'll just work on it out here. Yeah. Let's go. There's a car out front. I don't know whose car it is. I don't know if somebody's here working today or what. Working again, huh? Hard worker. Yeah, what you got? Well, so far I see a forklift, which I can move, hopefully. I'll get a trailer in here. Got people working in the office in the front today. Not that it matters to any of you or me or them. No one cares. Back trailer in. Starting to rain. So first thing I want to do is get rid of these lights that I don't use. I broke them. I'll probably buy another pair just to have. They were handy when I did have them or use them. But I broke them. I don't need them anymore. That didn't work. Definitely cheap. Looking for dikes. I got dikes in the truck. Just cutting these zip ties out of the way. Okay. Other wires stay there because they're for those. Do is take one of these and this, the drill, and I'm just gonna make sure you guys see the glass on. Just knocking anything that's kind of loose. Tighten the belt, but I'm not going all crazy. I'm just gonna hit up everything I possibly can. Cool if I had like a sandblaster. Doesn't look too bad. It's been a long time since this thing's in. And that's good. Very tight. About all I'm looking to do. Not really, like I said, just knocking some of the stuff off. I'm not trying to go super hard. Not really fun to do. I'm gonna go grab another gun, let that one cool down. This one's still hot. Even after letting it sit for a minute, it's still pretty warm. I'm gonna get this side right there a little bit, and then I'm gonna say that's good enough for me. So that's all the grinding I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blow it off. It's raining. Should probably put my windows up. Coming down pretty good. Kind of glad I brought it inside. So I think I'm gonna start with front and work my way back. Pick my cane up real good. Looking better already. Now I'm gonna work on getting these inside area. That way I'm not trying to do it when it's got paint on the outside. This can's going farther than what I thought it would, but at the same time, I can see that I'm gonna need a couple more cans. Just hit it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'll hit this side up. So it's pretty much gone. It's out. Definitely gonna need a couple more cans. See if I have enough to finish this little spot. I'm gonna go do the same to the other side. I think one more can would have done it. I would have finished the whole thing. So close. Ain't nothing left. That's it. Looks so much better. I'm not going for perfection at all, but just to make it look nicer, I'm gonna unhook the trailer and I'm gonna go get one more can of that so I can finish this. Not sure if I'm gonna get to the painting part yet though, but at least we'll get it all finished with the rust kill. So I'm gonna go get another can and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back from the store. Got one last can. Think that'll do it. I like it. It looks better already. It just looks way nicer already. We'll finish this up. It's hard to get some of these under spots. Gotta make sure you get in there. It always seems like when you get one can, because you always think that's all you need. It always seems like to run out faster than all the other ones. Pretty much out. Might have enough to finish this. Oh, I forgot those. You need to use these fenders. Oh. Run out. Barely enough. I didn't even get to cover this though. Oh, should make it. Didn't cover all the rust, but covered most of it. Well, pretty much all of it covered. Still has a little bit. The paint will have to cover the rest of it. So what I want to try is taking my little gun, a little touch-up gun. I'm just gonna do a little bit. See how much it puts out. It's a little clogged up. I'll take that off. Until like turn into jelly. Put some air through it. So I'm gonna open up this old paint that I've had sitting around for a bit. And hopefully it's not dried out. If I can even get it open. Dang. Well, she's in there. See if stirring it up will do anything. She's a little solid. She might be cooked. It's too solid. I don't know if you guys. It's pretty. Oops. She's done for. Quite a bit in there too. But I got a brand new can. Hopefully this one's not as bad. It's never been opened, so should be able to just stir it. Definitely needs to be stirred. Pretty solid still, but this one you can break up. Just needs to get stirred really good. This is an oil-based paint. Be here for days. I'd like to get a paint mixer, but I have a hard time spending $150 on it. Plus, when you don't really have that to go spend on it, even if I wanted to. Is it called a paint mixer or paint shaker? Because it might be a paint shaker. Shakes the paint up. What do I know? Rain, man. Why it does this is because if it sits long enough, the paint starts to separate from the urethane. Definitely getting better, but still a lot on the bottom. It's starting to get to the bottom. I need to get a new paint mask soon. So my other one gave out. I've had it for a couple of years. Once you get it all broken up, it starts dissolving pretty quick. But getting to the bottom and breaking that up. I think you got it all. Well, after an hour of that bullshit, put some in my cup. Don't have to measure nothing more than I need. I'm just gonna put it straight in here. And hopefully I don't have to dilute it. Yeah. I'll have to dilute it. Seems to be clogging up a little bit. Alright, being a little proactive. Put a couple fans blowing so it's pushing all this stuff out the door. I don't know about you guys, but I think this looks pretty good already. Paint probably won't last on these little rubber things, but they can at least look good for a minute. Back's hurting from bending over. It's like it gets clogged up sometimes. All right, I'm gonna touch this up a little bit. By no means is it perfect. Does look way better. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna get inside here and spray a little bit more. But it's pretty much done. Got a little edge in there, in here, and in there. I'm gonna probably do that rail again. A lot better than it was, that's for sure. Alright, it's been drying for a bit. I saw a couple spots on the inside area that I need to touch up again. A couple spots I missed. Just want to get inside here really good. So I'm just thinning this out. And I probably made more than I needed, but we're gonna make sure she gets real good coverage. Tip dries out real quick. Almost touched that wet paint right there. All right, we got it done. Got the trailer all painted up. I think it turned out pretty good. No complaints for how much prep and work I did to it. I mean, it's just to make it look a little bit better than it was. I ain't trying to do nothing special. But check this out. Not bad for a half day's worth of work. Not even. Just put a couple hours into it. Thanks for watching. Peace.